It started out as a normal news story.
Continuing coverage of boats that have been mysteriously crashing into the coastline.
Fishing boats were starting to pop up everywhere without crews. They just seemed to disappear.
Ongoing search for the missing crew continues
Then
this
things
week.
started to get a bit more serious. Whole ports and fishing villages were completely knocked out. People were going insane. Killing.
Local police have been confirming that a possibility of a cult may be involved.
And the one
in
thing
these
that always
attacks.
caught the news' attention was the cannibalism.
Violent acts of cannibalism are happening all
About 2
across
weeks into the whole ordeal, there was a release of some information to the
A
public.
parasite seems to be the cause of these devastating deaths happening across the
Apparently
United
there's
States.
this parasite, nicknamed ZOM8, that lives deep in the ocean trench off the coast of Alaska.
Government reports have confirmed that the Z0M8 parasite is spreading across at least
And because
6
of the
major
global
cities.
warming and change in water temperature, it began to migrate and came out of the trench. It began living off fish, crabs, and other things that lived in the Bering Sea. Fishermen apparently started to catch these fish and crab, and by handling these creatures, they became the new hosts for the parasite. Then, anyone who ate seafood was infected. The parasite had already spread to Asia, Europe, South America, but hit America and Canada the
Global
hardest.
riots have spread throughout every country across the world over this
Our
pandemic.
overeating and overspending habits finally got the best of us by turning 95% of our population into mindless eating machines. Not that we already weren't. The toxin that is released by the parasite makes its host hungry, but doesn't give them just any ordinary hunger. At first, people decided not to think anything of it and continue living normal lives. That only caused the parasite to spread faster. There are many ways to catch the parasite. First of all, the toxin is highly contagious and lives in the host's bodily fluids. That means if a zombie bites you, its toxin-saturated saliva gets into your blood, and if the zombie doesn't finish you off itself, then you will change within 5 minutes. 10 if you're lucky. Face masks and goggles were sold out in pretty much every store.
Protective eyewears is being recommended by all health officials.
That's why most of the general public had to wear bandanas and sunglasses.
Stay indoors at all times, gather whatever supplies you can, and do not, under any circumstances, interact
On
with
April
creatures
18,
outside.
2011, the U.S. government declared that the country was lost and nothing else could be done to save
President
it.
has announced the fall of the United States of America.
This is a sad day for us all. This is the end of everything that we know. God save us all.
My name is Jason, and I've been living in this hellhole for a very long time. Probably about 6 months now. I go from house to house, looking for things that I can eat and a place to sleep. It's kept me alive for this long, and I'd say I've been doing pretty well. That is, until the day my life would change again.